This video is sponsored by KiwiCo.
One of my favorite things in life is when I can combine two problems into a solution. It's like the real life, non-math version of 2 minuses becoming a plus. Problem number 1, this plant is way too happy and she's grown so much. And normally when plants are too happy, we just cut off their limbs, but that feels really sad. So I need to find her a new spot. Problem number 2 is that I have very lukewarm feelings about this lamp. I mean, he's fine, but he's bland and he's just not bright enough to justify turning him on very often. So bottom line is, he reminds me too much of my ex. So growing plants meet bland lamp, and together you become plamp. Like plant lamp. I'll think of a better name. So the idea is to make a lamp that has a flower pot in the middle. So I started sketching and I drew one that kind of looked like a steering wheel. And then I made another one that accidentally started looking like a cogwheel. I made a third one that's inspired by like a garden trellis, but my favorite one by far is this one that kind of looks like a normal lampshade, but it has the flower pot in the middle. So I got a pot and a light that would like be in the bottom of it. And I'm just gonna take measurements of these and prep slash prepare. I'll just prep the files and then we'll make a first prototype with CNC layout. You know, prototypes are like partners. Your first one is rarely gonna be your last one. And also, why would you want that? Because like you learn so much along the way. .30 centimeters on the dot. That's how you know it wasn't manufactured in the States. So these little half moons are what's gonna make up the flower pot, and I need to cut 26 more. But I don't wanna use any new wood because this is just a prototype and I'm gonna fuck it up in some inconceivable way. So fortunately, we have a lot of scrap wood to choose from. Oh, look at this solid piece. That's beautiful. I made a big, ugly, heavy pot. But whatever, it's just a prototype. Don't get attached. One of the main concerns I have about a plamp is that I obviously don't want there to be any water in contact with the light and the electrical. I think this is like honestly gonna be sealed enough, but to be on the safe side, I'm gonna pour some epoxy into the bottom. So you're supposed to do this by weight, but I'm gonna do it by eyeball volume. 2 parts of this. 2 parts. 1 part. Yeah, that's good enough. Mix, 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 mix. Unless I severely fucked up the ratios, I think this is gonna be really good. Like, if, as long as it hardens, we're gonna be fine.
Oh hi, it's me, Captain Sexual Innuendo. Good news is that it did get hard, so even if my pot gets wet, we'll be okay. Next step is cutting the rods that will connect the top and bottom circle of the plamp. Fortunately, I had a bunch of these dowels left over from building the companion chair, but unfortunately, I needed 14 rods and only had enough for 13, so I'm throwing in a good luck rod that's just a tiny bit thicker than the other ones. It's my favorite one.
So these rods are going to connect the upper and the lower circle to one another, and I need to drill these holes at an angle. So I got this jig that will help me drill them consistently. Yeah, let's try it out. It's just a prototype. You know, this whole like, it's just a prototype thing. It reminds me of when I was gonna give a TED Talk and my mom was with me and I didn't want to rehearse because I was it like was just anxiety inducing, and my mom was like, okay, Simone, you're gonna do the worst rehearsal you've ever done. I'm gonna sit there with you. We're just gonna be in your hotel room and you're gonna bomb it. And in some way it was the best thing she could have said, because I was like, okay, I can do a really bad rehearsal, sure. I'll do that with my mom. And then, I mean, as soon as you start rehearsing, you're like doing it, and it wasn't that bad. I didn't do the worst rehearsal. But I feel like the whole like, it's just a prototype thing is the same psychology where you're like, it doesn't have to be perfect, just do it. And the more mistakes I get out of the way now, the better I'll be off later.
But around this time, I realized that this was more than just a prototype to me, because here I was, carefully sanding away tabs and routing edges and giving it tiny kisses. Actually, what the fuck? Like, why did I do that? That is such a supremely weird thing to do. Anyway, I slowly realized that this plamp was the plamp for me. And also, that's the final name, because I can't come up with a better one. Plamp.
I guess I could sit down on a chair. That was like easier than I thought it would be. Wow, that never happens. What a novel feeling. I'm confused. While I soak in this strange experience of things going my way, let's take a bill-paying break and talk about succulents. This video is sponsored by KiwiCo, and the thing I'm currently building is just one of many hands-on projects that they have designed to teach kids about STEAM. It's a succulent garden that you can't kill, so that's a feature that I appreciate a lot. And also it came with some clay, so obviously I made a tiny scraps and a pile of her poop, just to make sure it's an accurate representation of my actual garden. KiwiCo combines learning with playing, which is such a valuable skill even as a grown-up. The crates come with everything that you need, so you don't have to worry about running out for extra supplies. And if you go to kiwico.com/Simone, you can get your first month for free, and there's a link in the description. You know the deal. Thanks, KiwiCo.
Plant, meet your new home pot, formerly known as Big Ugly Pot.
It kind of just looks like a really disgusting cake.
Happy birthday, least favorite child. Here's a cake made out of wood for you to train your weak teeth on.
So nice. Look at that. It almost looks like a fake plant because it looks too good to be real. It's like fake boobs, but a plant. Let's turn it on. That's it. I'm the owner of a plamp now. Proud plamp owner. I'm gonna make some bumper stickers. Okay, I have some final little futzing to do. I mean, this whole situation, wow, yeah, need to do something about that. But I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then we do like a beauty montage payoff where we're like, bam, bam, look at how pretty it is. Wow, she's a genius. Okay, check this out. Oh, yeah. I'm so stoked. I love plamp so much. So the cycle continues. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you subscribed, then that would make me really happy. Also, my videos are wonderfully infrequent, so even if you hit the notification bell, I promise it will have a very minimal impact on your notification load. And yeah, that's it. There's just one final test I need to do. I just want to make sure I can reach to water it, even just on a bar stool. Maybe if I wear high heels. I have one pair of high heels that I bought like 7 years ago, maybe. Don't laugh at me. I just need a little bit of extra height. Oh yeah. Oh, sketchy as fuck. Oops. Yeah, I'll see you in the comments section. Okay, bye. Oh, so stupid.